Okay, so the next thing I want to explain is the outcomes page. So outcomes are pretty much betting, except you are not only betting on what price things will hit or what will happen, you are also trading. You can trade what people are thinking. And what I mean by that is you can do normal betting. You can just wait for the outcome to happen. Like, let's say the World Cup, for example. You can see Spain will win. If I bet yes, I'll get a 1.7x. If I bet no, I'll get a 2.3x if I'm right. But what you can also do is why it looks like a chart is I can buy down here and then it goes up here and I can sell up here. It increased by 167% that Spain will win probably when they beat one of the teams. And I can buy down here and sell up there for this candle's profit. Because if Spain wins, then it instantly goes to 1 up here. It is 1 of 1 if Spain wins. But it starts at 0 right here. And if Spain wins, it instantly goes to there. So you can see over here where you say, no, they're not going to win. Not many people think, no, they're not going to win. So you can make a lot more, because for it to reach the 1, for it to be 1 for 1, it has to go up all the way. So if I buy down here and then maybe sell up here, I would make a much bigger profit. So it's interesting because you can use it as betting. I can just buy here and wait for the 2.3x for them to lose. Or I can buy here, wait for people to change their mind about them thinking they're going to lose, and then sell up here, and then they actually lose, and I still made money even though I bet on the wrong thing. And you can also see, you can switch around to bet yes or no on Argentina, which you see here. You can bet yes or no on England, which of course it hasn't been confirmed yet, but since England, I'm guessing they lost. So that pretty much is over. And then you also have, you can see the chance up here. So what you're pretty much doing is trading the chances of winning. So you see it says 57.8 here. It's a 50, pretty much a fifth rounded up to 58% chance. If that goes, it went from a 20% chance to 58, which was a 167% increase. So the people who bought at 20% chance and sold at 58 made a bunch of money. And then you can go to the outcomes page here and see how people have changed their mind. See over here, a lot of people thought Argentina was going to win, and England was definitely going to lose over here. And then England's bets started rising that they were going to win, and then it dropped off when they lost. So if I bet that England was going to win down here and then sold up here, I would have made a pretty good profit, even though they ended up losing. So if you want to put it in terms of trading, in terms of price, the price is the same as the percent of winning. You also want to keep an eye on the 24-hour volume and open interest, because you don't want something with like 2,000 volume, because it can be very volatile and not easy to trade, and the price can really jump around. But with big events like this, you don't really have to worry about that too much. But yeah, so to pretty much sum it up, it's like a market that tracks how much people think is going to win, but you can trade it. So the team doesn't have to win for you to take profits. And you can just buy, sell, trade, take profits early, cut losses early, and react to the news as it happens. Like, if someone in the middle of the game, if Argentina is against Spain, which they will be, so Argentina has a 42% chance. If Argentina scores the first goal in real time, this is going to shoot up. But if this shoots up and then Spain starts scoring goals and catching up, this is going to shoot down, and then Spain is going to shoot up, and you can trade it all live while it's happening. And that's the same with everything here, which is what makes it much better than actual betting markets, is because you can, it's live tracked, and you can trade it, you can change your bet, you can do pretty much anything, or you could treat it like a normal bet. But yeah, that's the outcomes in a nutshell. I hope it makes sense. That's the end of the video.